Hi, sixth graders. Today you're going to be making a foldable showing the layers of the earth. And if you look at your notes that you did yesterday, you have the compositional layers, which are the crust, mantle, and core. And then we have the physical layers, which are the lithosphere, asthenosphere, mesosphere, outer core, and inner core. So our foldable is going to be of the physical layers of the earth. So we're going to have 5 parts to it. There's a couple different ways that yours might look, and I'll explain in detail in a minute. So this person wrote the names on the outside and then has, information on the inside and a drawing. This person has the drawing on the outside and then the names and information on the inside. So it doesn't really matter to me how you have it as long as you have it one of those ways. Okay, so what you're going to do to start is you are going to take your sheet of paper and you're going to fold it in half. I guess this is the hamburger way, right? So you have a booklet like this. Now, then before we cut, we're going to have 5 different cuts, but before we do that, we want to make sure, because each of the layers has a different thickness, and so we want to have our thicknesses of our layers kind of corresponding to that, okay? So I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm going to use the centimeter side, and I'm going to start from the very top when I'm measuring, okay? So my first layer, which is going to be the lithosphere, is going to be 2.5 centimeters. And you can see this on the Schoology page 2. It says where it should be. So I'm going to go down 2.5 centimeters and just draw a little line right there. Okay. Then the next one, the asthenosphere, I'm going to start at that line and measure down 3 more centimeters. And draw a little line. Then I'm going to start at that, and the next one, the mesosphere, which is the thickest layer, is going to be 8 centimeters. So starting at my last line, draw a little dot at 8 centimeters. So it's down here. Oops, this is backwards. And then the outer core and inner core are both about 4 centimeters. So I'm going to go down 4 centimeters and draw a line, and then the last one is about 4 centimeters. Then what I'm going to do is draw lines straight across from my dots. I'm going to use a pencil instead. I'm going to do that for each of my spaces. So now I have my 5 sections, okay? Then I'm going to take a scissors and I will cut on those. And I'm only cutting the outside paper, not the inside one. Now, some people preferred to draw theirs first. If you were going to draw your layers on the outside, draw it and then cut it, and that would be okay too. But make sure you have the lines first so you kind of know where to go. All right? Then you're going to get started on your foldable. So the things that need to be included, you need to have the the name of each layer. So the lithosphere, asthenosphere, mesosphere, outer core, and inner core. That could be on the outside like this, or it can be on the inside, okay? You need to have the diagram, and again, this person did it on the outside, the other person did it on the inside. Your diagram should show the thickness of each layer. See how you can see how they wrote the thicknesses of each layer? And you can find that information in your textbook on page 196 and 197. Right here. Tells you the thickness of each layer up here, okay? Then, the other thing you need to have, and that should be colored nicely, the other thing you need to have is information about each layer, okay? And both of these people did theirs. This person did it on the inside of the flap, and this person did it on the back part, okay? But what you're writing is we want to know, like, well, what state of matter is that layer? Is it a solid or a liquid or something in between? And any other facts. And you can find information from that on 196 of your textbook right over here. or use your notes that you completed yesterday, okay? So things like state of matter, facts, temperature, okay, anything else that you might find important. All right, so that is your task for today. Have fun and let me know if you have any questions.